Hello everyone and welcome back to a very special week in the kitchen with Pen. Now, one of our Instagram followers, yes, we're on Instagram too, so follow us on there, suggested, after she'd been reading some other people, some well-known people, Jack Monroe, etc., doing 5 days of meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner for 2 people for £25. So she said, Pen, can you do it? Can I do it? I don't know. Well, I wrote out a menu. I priced it up in Asda. And as you all know, I've got a Lidl literally just across the road. So I went with my shopping list with all the little prices written down. And most was cheaper in Lidl. Yes, some was more expensive. But what I'd saved on others, it didn't matter. So come and have a look at our food. Oh, no, let me tell you first. I haven't included herbs, spices, gravy browning, oil or butters, okay? Because if I were to buy a cheap butter, it wouldn't get used. So I'm going to assume you have those basics in. If you don't, you can get cheap butter, cheap spread, but it just wouldn't get used in this house because it wouldn't eat it. Anyway, so come on down and have a look at what we've got. We have porridge oats, a very filling and substantial breakfast. Also oats you can use to bulk out mince meals. We have some malted wheats, which are as close to the brand that you can get. They are really good. 4 pints of milk, a sweetheart cabbage, some potatoes, a loaf of wholemeal bread, carrots, onions, mince, sausages, chicken legs. Chicken legs were cheaper than a whole chicken and they're probably tastier, and for what the meals I'm going to do, they're going to be perfect. Cheddar cheese, eggs, 15 of them, more than I need. I know lots of these things will be way more than I need, so that will save over to next week, so you're going to be saving money. Parsley, passata, a lettuce, spaghetti, 2 tins of baked beans, a red pepper, some radishes, some tomatoes, garlic and red chilies. Now, one thing that Lidl didn't have any of, let me come back to you. As I was saying, one thing that Lidl didn't have any of was tomato puree. So I will add the cost of that, which was 31p, to my bill. However, my bill came to £21.64, but I walked over and I didn't take enough carriers, so I had to buy a bag. So if we add the 31p, take into account the 20p for the carrier bag, I have to add another 11p, making the bill £21.75, which means I have £3.25 left over and we can buy some fruit. I think I've done quite well. I know the meals I've got planned, so we will follow through the week, probably just with pictures for most of them, and you can see how well we did at the end of the week. Breakfast day 1 is ready, so come and have a look. Nothing terribly exciting, just a bowl of malted wheats, using some of those and using some of the milk. So, day 1 started. Time for lunch on day 1 of our £25 a week meals. So, come down and see what we've got. It's cheese and tomato sandwiches. Now, I've cut off some of the cheese. I'm going to rewrap this. And what I've done is I've used a fine grater and grated it, because cheese just, you seem like you're getting more for your money. I know you're not, you're getting exactly the same amount of cheese, but you don't have to use as much to get all the flavour. So, cheese and tomato sandwiches for Steve, it is. I think I might have cheese and cucumber. I don't particularly like tomato like that. So, that's both of our sandwiches. Believe it or not, that's plenty of cheese, and look how much I have left. Right. I mean, absolutely nothing special, but perfectly serviceable for a lunch. So, we'll be back for dinner. Right then, time to start preparing day one dinner. You saw what I got. What do you think I'm doing? Can't think? Come and have a look. Well, it's going to be sausages, mash, onion gravy and beans. And as I said this morning, I'm not counting the seasonings or any gravy brownings that I use this week, because I'm assuming most people would have them in. So I'm going to get on with this. You'll see it when it's cooked. Okay, we are cooked. Now, I've not had these sausages before. They were £1.49 for 8. So, you know, let's see, shall we? I mean, there we go. Doesn't look awful, does it? So, let's have a little taste. I cooked the sausages in the Ninja and the onion gravy in the same way as I always cook my onion gravy. So, sausages, onions. Oh wow, those sausages aren't too bad at all. Now, the beans. They were the value beans, and I expected them to be swimming in juice, you know, hardly any beans, all juice, but they weren't. So, let's taste. Yeah, they're not bad, but they need a bit more tomato. Definitely need more tomato. So, we'll be back after we've eaten and give you a lowdown on today's £5 for the both of us meals. Right then, it's nicked me tea. Day one of our challenge, which was 3 meals a day over 5 days for £25. We started with obviously breakfast, which was the Lidl Maltese. So I know what I thought. Let's see what Nibs thought.
Thank you. To be honest, we've had them before, and they are equally as good as any of the brands. So there's no question that they're excellent. So yeah, wonderful.
That's good.
Over to Penny.
Thank you. Right, lunch was a cheese and cucumber or cheese and tomato sandwich. The loaf of bread was 45.
Cucumber?
I had cucumber. Was 45 pence, and I thought it was okay. The cheese was, in my opinion, again, we have had it before, very good. But obviously, that's my opinion. let's have his.
Thank you. I'm not a great fan of brown bread. The bread, I guess for an advantage for me, it was very thin slices. I know we use proper butter, and the cheese is excellent. Very good value. And obviously the tomato was a tomato. I didn't get offered cucumber. So yeah, once again, no different than probably what we'd have any other day. So yeah, very nice. Over to you.
No, I'll let you talk about dinner.
Back to me. Right, we had sausage, mash, baked beans and onion gravy. Lincolnshire sausages. Okay, I'm very fussy about the sausages. Very much like my women.
But he eats
and
Richmond's. Go figure.
Sorry, I thought I was doing this bit.
You carry on. I'm just, interjecting where needed. I'll interject you in a minute. Go on.
We've got to hurry up. She wants to get on the Krista Butcher live. Yes. So, the mashed potato, the beans, not brilliant, but certainly not, I wouldn't say were rubbish. They were okay. I think they were the basic ones from Lidl's. But okay, I mean, you know, salt, pepper, very nice. So, all in all...
can I give my opinion before you give your overall, please?
All in all, I've had a lovely day. I didn't win the caravan. I didn't win the caravan gym, but all in all, it's been a lovely day. And I will now pass you back to my sports editor.
Right. Okay. The sausages, yeah, they weren't what we normally buy, but our sausages, you know, they were £1.49 for a pack of 8. And I think that is excellent value. When you consider, Mr. Digby, we pay 69 pence.
Do you mind not giving my surname
sausage
out to the millions of people that watch us, please?
Yeah, right. 69 pence a sausage normally. So for £1.49 for 8, really good. The beans, when I opened them, I was really surprised. I expected them to be swimming in juice, and they weren't. They looked better than they tasted. But for 22, 23p, they'll do. The onion gravy, well, it wasn't a shop bought one. We used the onions, and yeah, it was fine. So overall, I think living on £5 a day for the two of you and having 3 meals a day, certainly on day one, is doable. Because let's not forget, I have 4 sausages left. I have lots of onions left. And I have plenty of potatoes left. Do you know what? I wonder if you could hit somebody so hard over the head with a bag of potatoes that you'd kill them. Then I could eat them and the evidence would be gone. What do you think? Anyway, thanks for watching our 5 a day video. A fiver a day video. And we shall see you again tomorrow. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Keep cooking. And cut.
Thank you for watching this edition of In the Kitchen with Pen and
Steve.
If you like what we do and would like to subscribe, click this icon.
And if you'd like to see more of what we do, click this icon.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again very soon in the kitchen with Pen
and Steve.
Bye.
Keep cooking. And cut.